Past and future seas, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise out of the dewy grass. Night who's worn and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while wilt thou turn away? The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you, my friends, once again. It is I, your spiritual entertainer. Nothing more, nothing less. Here every day I am here with you, giving you the finest in spiritual entertainment. And look who shows up on our Tuesday. My grinder friend, Steve. Oh, wonder what a friend you are. Yes, we have to go change our location from the 7-Eleven to the Wawa. That's where we need to meet up from now on. We can eat sandwiches after that are very tasty. Good to see you, Kimberly Nielsen. Good to have you here, good friend. Yes, spiritual entertainment is my thing. As you're coming in, friends, go up and give me a like at the top of the screen. I am here every day for you, my friends, 7 days a week. That is what I do. Good to see you, Bahamad Marsh. Good to see you. You're in the mood for pizza? Yeah, we could do some pizza after we have a good time in the bathroom. Yes, nice to see you, my friends. Nice to see you. Always a pleasure to be here. I enjoy doing this, having wonderful conversations, mixing spirituality and comedy together for your entertainment leisure. And no one else is doing this, right? Look at puberty. Oh my goodness, it's finally happening. It's finally happening. The puberty is coming about here, my friends. Good to see you. Theo likes painting. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I have a prediction today. There's 3 predictions of things that will happen today on the show. One person will say that I'm Jewish. They'll say this is a Star of David. Another person will ask me if I'm gay. I always get that on every show. The third one is there's going to be a Christian that does an exorcism on me. These are the 3 things you can count on every day when you're watching the Bard here, right? It always happens. You changed your tag back to your old one? Yeah, back to the pentagram so we could recognize who you are with the Bahamut. Yeah, the Bahamut is a modern symbol. I think it was created in the 1800s, right? The Bahamut tradition. They link it to the Templars, right? And the Masons, the Bahamut. But it really, it's just a way of expressing something. Trans, why not? We trans is on Fridays. Yeah. So when I do that, yeah. Shit, you all a Satanist or something? Yeah. We are all for the devil here. This is the devil's channel. How did you figure it out? What gave it away? What did Beelzebub bring you here? Yeah. Now, it's called pagan. Maybe for you, I'm no pagan, sir. I'm no pagan. I have pagan friends, certainly. Certainly. You'll be back on Fridays, little sister. Okay. All right, big bro. We'll see you then. Yeah. The name derives from Muhammad. The Bahamut, is that where it comes from? The integration of they're trying. You have some of these like in the Masonic tradition. They're trying to figure out monotheism, right? And like they rely heavily on the monotheistic traditions. And the Bahamut, the grand architect of the universe, was one of their ways of expressing that, from what I understand. Maybe when our large brother gets here, he can correct us, right? If you're not a pagan, why do you have a pentagram above you? Well, it's a pentacle, Josh. And these are cultural symbols of my ancestors. And this is part of my tradition that I celebrate, my cultural history, that of the Bard. So that is why you have a pentacle in the background. I'm sorry that you think everything's a devil, right? You people tear my culture apart with your fundamentalist Christianity, which is quite unfortunate, right? What are you doing, Rabbit? My rabbit was attacking my feet here as I'm on her blanket. She doesn't like it when I stand on her blanket. Blood dumpsters here. Good to see you. The Bahamut goat character derives from ball and pan. That's how they come up with that conclusion. Cosmos, good to see you. Yeah. Before I came on here, there was someone in my comments section that I removed several times because they are nuisance. Christians like to come on and pretend they're interested in what you're doing. They inquire of information from you, not to have a conversation, but so that they could push their views upon you. And I just wasn't playing the game with the person. I just told them to fuck off. And they came back, well, you're not a real druid. Druids know the sanctity of nature. I'm like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Sanctity of nature? There's no such thing of sanctity of nature. In Druidry, you really have a tradition of remembrance, remembering what you are and where you are, remembering your ultimate value, that you are part of this web of life, that you have purpose and meaning, and so does the world around you. That's what Druidry is all about. It's learning to participate in what is natural. There's no gatekeepers in Druidry. You can't tell me I'm not a Druid because I'm not doing it your way. Druidry is part of our humanity. When you realize your connection to the world around you, you are a Druid. Everyone is not separated from Druidry. Now, there's traditions of Druidry. I belong to a tradition. They do it a certain way. But really, it is part of our humanity, being a Druid. Realizing, you have this in all mythologies. Like the Garden of Eden. What is the Adam and the Eve or the Steve doing? They are part of this mystery of the garden. They were to tend to it, right? They were to receive eternity from it, the tree of life, right? And they were called to what? Go out into the world and make the rest of the world a garden. That is Druidry. It is something very common to all mythologies, all religions. It's all in there. You have to dig for it, though, right? Now, Fiona knows that, right? Fiona is a farmer. Farmer Fiona here is the high priestess of the natural. Without farmers, you wouldn't be here, right? They are what give you life. They have that connection to the land. They're able to draw out of its mystery to share with you the abundance of the natural, right? Fiona, our good friend from Ireland, Fiona. Let's see here. I'm a warlock. No. Do I truly practice? Of course. You could go to my section on my videos. It's all from my grove. All of those videos are from my grove. I live the tradition. Yeah. I'm not dressing up. This isn't cosplay. This is all traditional symbols of my ancestors in Ireland and Wales. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm the virgin bard. What if I was a virgin? What's wrong with being a virgin? Why is that a terrible thing to be? Being a virgin is wonderful. Being human is wonderful. However you're living it, whether you're single or you're married, you are wonderful. I think it's terrible that people, try to put your humanity down with terms like this, right? The potato rules for you. Oh shit! What do we got here? Lilith, you forgot. Modern depictions of Lilith are really, they're very modern. Now you could take Lilith all the way back to the ancient, Assyrian, Mesopotamian culture, right? Where she was kind of not like a good thing, right? You actually had Lazazu, or whatever he's called, the guy from The Exorcist, right? That Labubu got named after, right? He was actually the good demon, right? That put the Lilith in her place. Modern depictions of Lilith come out of various modern forms of the occult. Now, if you want to know the history, go to Esoterica. The gentleman over there has gone deep dive into the purpose of Lilith, right? Where are you from in Ireland? Fiona, where are you from Ireland? I am not there. Girl, Jamie, good to see you. Who's an alcoholic? Fiona, what did I miss here? Please pray that you come around. Now, is this one of your relatives? Let me see here, Fiona. I got to scroll up here for a moment to see what you're saying. We found a lady unconscious in a bushland. Well, I hope that she finds the healing she needs. We will certainly keep her at our rituals and meditations and prayers, whatever energies people want to do here. Not interested. Remy Gabe, I'm not interested in your religion, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, man. How do you know she was drunk, right? Pinak is here. Good to see you, Pinak. She isn't modern. Who is that? What does that mean? I should read Druids by Morgan Lillowin. I have a plenty of reading material. You don't need to read a book to be a druid. You just have to realize your connection to the natural. As I belong to an order of druids, but that doesn't mean anything. That's just a way to live it out with community and friends, right? Where are we at here? Let the wizard preach us knowledge. Yes, I try to preach. As you're coming in, friends, you see at the top of the screen here, we have all of these people here. You need to go up and touch the like button right up there. You see it? Help a bard out. I do this for a living, and I appreciate your support. Yeah. The Holy Bard, David Solomon. Good to see you, our good friend. She's waiting for a CAT scan. I'm sorry to hear that, Fiona. Well, thankfully you were there to find her. Thankfully you were there to help get her the healing she needs, right? Druids by L. Ron Hubbard is an interesting read. Oh man, yeah, he has got some interesting fiction, right? Let's see here. Thoughts on Asherah. Asherah is a modern. As you read it in the Old Testament, most of the time it is an exaggerated form of the Hebrew. What is it? Asher, not Ashara, but there's like they add extra words, and all it means is she who points the way. Now, if you're interested in learning about the female goddess that the Jewish people worship, Dr. Margaret Barker is a wonderful resource about early temple tradition. She is like one of the top scholars on it. But they changed a lot of the meaning in the Bible to make the Asherah look bad when it was actually Yahweh's consort in the temple. Oh, Yobot, why not get a job? This is my job, jackass. This is how I make a living. You do your way you want to make a living. I will do my way I want to make a living. See, as a druid, you enjoy reading? No, not really. I don't. I don't really. Now, I got a whole library in my closet, because I spent many years learning theology and all this other shit. I've read, a handful of books on druidry. The organization that I belong to, the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids, they're always educating people with their literature. So I'm in the middle of those studies. Just because you read a book doesn't make you a druid, right? What makes you a druid is how you understand your connection to the world around you, how you express that, how you live it, not by reading. Some people can't read. That doesn't make them less spiritual, right? There are people who are illiterate. The option to read is a privilege indeed, and a wonderful thing. But knowledge doesn't make you a druid. It's wisdom. It's intuition. It's learning the connection. That's the power there. Let's see. You're welcome, Cosmos. Good to have you here. It's a beautiful day in paradise over there in Fiona's land in the kingdom of Keri. Yeah, we appreciate you, Fiona. Is April 1st a new real year's? Not for me. New Year's is in January. Maybe for you it is. I'm the best streamer you goon to. Well, I don't have to see it. Goon away. As long as you're going up where you're gooning, hit the like button up there with your private part. You see it right up there? You can goon as much as you want here. I don't care. I don't get to see your perversion. I mean, I'm just an entertainer. So I'm glad that this is your favorite gooning stream. I'm here for your wanking in the morning. So it's such an honor. There's a lot of perverts here on YouTube, right? I get told that people want to talk about my penis every day. I have a conversation with people about my penis. I mean, isn't that something? Now, Jesus rose from the dead. What does it have to do with my penis? I mean, why does it have, that doesn't have anything to do. We're just talking about someone gooning on their screen, and you're talking about Jesus rising. That's kind of inappropriate, right? Kind of inappropriate. One of your professors tells us if you can't read and don't, you have no advantage over an illiterate person. Oh man, yeah. The idea just because you read a book is you're spiritual. I mean, I remember this one Hindu professor saying the people. Now in Hinduism, your neighbors are gurus, right? You have gods living in your streets, and the understanding in India is this is a lifelong experience. You can't just read a book. And she's like, people in the West, you read a book about spirituality, you're on the mountain already, right? And that's very accurate. We have all these people on YouTube that are spiritual masters, right? Because they read a few books. That doesn't make you a spiritual master. Living a life, experiencing the divine, that it makes you a person qualified to have a conversation with people, right? Not because you've read a couple of books and you think you know it all. That doesn't mean shit, right? Do I sleep in a bed? No, I don't. I sleep on the floor, right? I'm just like my rabbits. I sleep with them on the ground here, right? Mrs. Rabbit, she's down here at my feet. What's the Pentagon? Oh, that's a place in the United States where the Department of Defense runs and our spies and shit. That's the Pentagon, yeah. Bard is a goonru. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a pentacle, dummy. Yeah, right? He only rose once. Mine rises many times a day, does it? Look at you. Yeah. What did you stumble upon here? Gynox. Spiritual entertainment, my friend. I mix comedy and spirituality together. I am here every day to have a good time with you as you begin your day or end it, right? Or maybe for some of you, it's the middle of the day, like my friends over there in the UK, right? Oh, shit. I rebuke any demon energy, the demons in Jesus. Ah! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, hey, you guys. Rocky Road? Hey, mama. Chunk. Oh, shit. Thank you, my Christian friend. You are so powerful. My demon wasn't ready to receive an exorcism, but thank you for doing that. Now, that was the demon Sloth from Goonies. Yes, not Sloth from the 7 Deadly Sins. That was Sloth from Goonies. I was always thinking about, being a pirate and finding treasure and eating Rocky Road ice cream. So thank you, Christian friend, for setting me free from the spirit of sloth. Now, if you've missed any of my exorcisms, you can get them on my playlist called Daily Exorcism. It's down in my playlist. Every day they come on, as I predicted at the beginning of the program. Someone is going to give me an exorcism. And there you have it, right at the beginning of the day here, right? Every day there's so many demons, right, that they want to cast out of me. They're so powerful, you Christians, right? So if you missed the exorcism, you can catch it on my playlist called Daily Exorcism. Happens every day on here, right? There's not a day goes by where the demons aren't kicked out by the Christians here. Freezer full of ice cream, yeah. That was a wonderful movie, wasn't it? I mean, what great memories if you watched it when I did on my VCR back in the 80s, right? Some of you saw it at the theater back in the 80s, right? I mean, I've had to watch that maybe 50 times over the years. I mean, that's a wonderful, wonderful movie. And the video game was fun too. If you played it on Commodore 64 or on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The Goonies. Goonies 2 was the best one on the NES, if you remember. That one was more fun. It wasn't a side scroller like the other one. That's quite difficult, especially when you got down with all the pipes and everything. That was the most difficult board, right? I'll play with you. Thank you, Agent Smith. Finally, a YouTube stream I like. Yeah, it's hard to find them, right? It's hard to find them. But we know how to take care of our Christian fundamentalist friends here, don't we? right? When they come on, they're always. I was talking yesterday about you go on a stream, someone's talking about a toaster. Who shows up? Jesus is here. He's going to save your toast. I mean, it's nonstop on YouTube. Christian fundamentalism, 24 hours a day. It's like an epidemic, right? They're trying to force their hand, make the Lord return here on YouTube. Come forth, Lord and Savior. Come through the Wi-Fi and save our souls today. What do I do with the big stick? Not what you want me to do with it. It helps me to walk. That's what it does. It's my walking stick. I'm an old and decrepit man. I walk crooked. I got arthritis up and down my back and leg. I'm quite disabled. And the walking stick is a benefit to my ability to make travel. Yeah. Yeah, you shit demons too. God will punish you. Yeah. Borador. Let's see here. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, Theo. If you're coming in, friends, don't forget to go to the top of the screen and touch that like. Got 40 people on here, 19 likes. Help a bot out. Touch it or double tap your screen if you're on Apple. Become a subscriber. Become a community member. You see the join button after you subscribe. There will be a join button. For the price of a cup of coffee, you could support the bot. Here, that's it. Small, medium, or large. And you could hang out on our Discord server with us. And you get all kinds of cool emojis, right? And you get an Owen symbol next to your name, like girl Jamie has right there. Don't you want an Owen symbol next to your name? Buy me a cup of coffee, my friends. Buy me a cup of coffee. Let's see. They aren't bots. They are lonely Christians. Yeah. You might be onto something, right? When you lack security in your life, what do? You seek it out in whatever way you can get it, right? Let's see. Many move on, zealots. Go convert your neighbors. Yeah. Leave the bard alone. I'm not going to convert. So you're wasting your time here, right? You're wasting your time. He forgot his keys. Oh, shit. To the mothership. Do you think LeBron James could have stopped the fall of France in World War II? Oh, yeah. If he goes back in time. Yeah, if he goes back in time, right? He could do some of his wonderful athletic moves, right? Yeah, he's a wonderful athlete, right? Very famous. He did a couple of movies, right? Was that, didn't he do like Looney Tunes? Was that LeBron in that one? I can't remember. My kids all know these people. I don't know these modern basketball players. For me, it was back when we had Jordan. That was my era. We had Isaiah Thomas. We had Dennis Rodman. I mean, we had all of these old-time basketball. That was my era. Larry Bird. Yeah, that was my childhood. I don't know. I can't keep up with the famous people of the modern time in terms of basketball. I don't get into sports. I did when I was younger. Now I'm not really into it that much. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. I liked your stream instead. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Space Jam. That's what it was called? Yeah, that was the one I remember watching with my kids. Yeah, he's a wonderful actor, right? You've never been kissed? Well, put your lips on the screen. Come up here. La, 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 la. Come on up here. Let's do this, friend. Come on. Right there. Oh, it went dark there for a moment. That means the YouTube monitored that. I was getting too much into it. See, YouTube's like, no, we're stopping you. We are going forward. Yeah, I'm here to entertain you, right? Dungeons and Dragons is on Friday nights. Rodman was cool, yeah. Now he's out saving the world, right? He's the ambassador of peace for the United States whenever there's trouble, called Dennis Rodman, right? Yeah. Isaiah Thomas, an incel? No, he's married. He has family. He has children. Yeah, he became the captain of the Detroit Pistons at one point, right? He became the one running the coach. He became a coach, right, of the Detroit Pistons. That was years ago. I don't keep up. Now, what is he doing today? I have no idea. We certainly we don't appreciate incels. You people are crazy as hell, right? These people that don't like ladies. I mean, that's so stupid. Why wouldn't you like a lady? I mean, it's really ridiculous. ridiculous how people treat women out there. Make excuse. I'm going to join an assholes against women organization. Yeah. Do I love Jesus? Depends on which one. Good to see you, our good friend Aes Sedai, the high priestess of the orchard, live from inside her classroom. You've gone to help the children's out today. Thank you for doing that. You're a wonderful teacher. You're a lizard. Look at you, right? There are not more of us in the world. Modern day druid. Yeah, modern druidry is really, it is something that is growing, right? YouTube, the presence on YouTube is quite sparse. You know, I think I am the only one who has the fastest growing earth-based spiritual channel on YouTube. The other ones, they stop off at some point and they do not grow. I mean, there's not a lot of ongoing conversation. Like on the Obid website, they just do meditations every day, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. But there are a few people really reaching the world. I think the person who reached me, he is, what is he called? He's not here. The word for snake in Welsh. That is his name on YouTube. He was a wonderful influence on me. He's known as the Naked Druid. He does. He's like half naked because YouTube doesn't let. He walks around in the wilderness naked, talking about the druidry. He's a good friend of mine. He brought me into it. But it is. There's not a lot of on YouTube. There's more about D&D druids, and I tried to contradict that by putting out more content about druidry than anyone else. I release videos here, minimum 10 a day, 10 videos a day that have to do with spirituality and druidry. And you are a true Drew master. Oh, gee, thank you. You love the rabbits. Yeah, where did she go? She's eating right now. She doesn't like to get picked up. I don't know where my other rabbit is, but I make rabbit videos, lots and lots of rabbit videos. I have a playlist if you're interested. They're adorable, right? Yesterday, I made a tortoise video. My tortoise is one. She is beautiful. Beautiful. I bring her on here all the time as well. You ate some cheese from the Gouda cheese gyms? Oh, man, that's nasty. Paladins are lame. Paladins are my favorite class. Yeah, they're fun to play. What are you talking about? You play as a druid in D&D? So much to learn. Yeah. It's the druidry of D&D is quite different, right, than real life druid, but both are rooted in the natural. Yeah, when you hear the word druid, it doesn't matter if it's related to a game or not a game. You know that word is rooted. It has a cultural memory attached to it that is rooted in the natural, right? I'm making you hungry for cheese. Oh my. Oh, let's see. Don't give Christians emojis because this was what happens. They just copy and paste them. Yeah. Praise the Jesus. You feel like that is what Osmond does off stream? Oh, I don't know. He gets a lot of he does a lot of politics on his show. Yeah. Some of the from time to time I check. He shows up in my feed. Right. He makes he's really into politics big time. Right. I don't do politics on my show at all. Christian spam doesn't make Christianity better. It makes it annoying as hell. That's what it does. You Christians that are spamming, no one is interested in your religion, right? No one is interested in it. There's no way you're going to convert someone by annoying the shit out of them. You have to get that through your minds, right? Oh, let's see. Turn to Jesus and repent before you die. Yeah, so the God is going to torture you. That's the kind of God you want, right? One that tortures people. Yeah. You are really disturbed, sir. Druids are underrated, like a ranger druid with a companion pet, or an avenger druid. You are playing Pathfinder. I'm talking about real life druids. Oh, evangelization. That's not even evangelization. Evangelization is sharing your experience with other people, not annoying the shit out of them with some empty words, right? If you, I used to do evangelization. I was a missionary, and evangelization is not about how many pieces of paper you can hand out. It's how to go to that person and share with them what you have, and using words or pamphlets if necessary. You're sharing your experience with them. That is evangelization, not this bullshit on here. Oh man, God bless Aman. Who is that? This guy, where did God feed bears? In Second Kings, when I think we're pretty sure it's Second Kings, you have the Elijah the prophet being taken up in the chariot. Elisha takes over and begins his prophet thing, and a group of young men come out to make fun of him, calling him bald head, bald head. So what does he do? Oh God, bring forth your powers. He put a curse on them. 2 bears come out of the woods and eat the children, it says. I mean, it's a really evil story if you bring it outside of its context. Now, there have been apologists who said, oh, those were Assyrian priests. Well, is it still good to eat the priests? Having God eat people with bears, is that still good? The context has to do with star myth. Now, not everything that is given an oral tradition should be written down, and this is a prime example of that. This was never to be written down. This has to do with the star Sirius and Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. If you are in that land in the Middle East right there, where the story is told, throughout the year, as Ursa Major and Minor, the Big Dipper and Little Dipper, make their journey, 40 or so stars would disappear on the horizon. This was a way to tell the story. They were using their environment, just like their neighbors, the Greeks, right? Good to see you, my friend. 4 days and counting for our good friend Rectal Itch. He is going to Taiwan. Oh, isn't that wonderful? How to be able to experience another culture and to be able to enjoy it, right? Let's see here. Harry Potter. Well, I could be whatever you want for the right price, right? There are a lot of bullies online, politics, in religion, just to be a dick. This is the problem in the United States, that people and their politics and religion are one thing, a way to create a tribe. And if you're not in the tribe, they'll go after you. They will destroy you. They will make you look terrible. Like, for instance, there's this famous TikTok girl. She's into video games. She is known as the faggot girl. She's calling people fags. Some of you watched her. I mean, she's got a huge following on TikTok. My friend sent me a video of her, talking about how she's a believer in Jesus and something from the book of Jeremiah, that we're not worthy. I'm like, oh, great. That makes sense now. She's using her religion now to continue her homophobia, right? Yeah, people use their politics and religion to create tribes where they can fight other people and make themselves feel wonderful about what they're doing. And that's what we have, right? Trinity, Ivy Moon, good to see you. Good to have you here. Fellow cheese worshippers. Yes, we are all cheese worshippers here. You make custom staffs and canes. Really? Well, give a plug for your channel here. You get free commercial. Yeah, I love this particular one. There's not a lot of tall people's staffs out there in the world. There's not a lot of tall people. I am 6'4", right? So I had to find a walking stick that, would keep me up. These little tiny things, no, not so much. So I had to find one that was about my height. And I found this wonderful place that makes, and this is what I wanted most of all, the rabbit, right? Because I love rabbits. You all know this, right? You're just dropping in. Good friend Reklich, appreciate you being here, good friend. Tribalism is deep in our code because that's how humanity survived for a long time. Yeah, now it's time to grow up. It's time to stop acting like children, right? Is this satanic? What What so far have I said that was satanic? Right? Please educate us, right? Yeah, we could make it Harry Potter land. That sounds like fun. You can't fight what you are. We are tribal creatures. No, we're not. Our instinctual drive sometimes, wants us to do things that are inappropriate just to survive. Part of growing up as a species is learning to say no, right? Learning to say no to desires that keep you down here. It's learning to find harmony. That's how we evolve as a species. Tribalism is birthed out of the chaos that we deal with. It is not our destiny. Thank you, my good friend Rick. Now, all these new people here, you have access to my Discord server. Go check us out. There's a members only tab. And please behave. If you're a dick on there, our moderators will quickly remove you forever. Don't waste your wonderful gift that a rectal itch has given you. Oh, damn. He's such a generous person, our good friend. Such a generous person. We really appreciate your presence in our community, Rectum Itch. Can you explain the background, please? This is the Knight of Pentacles. It's a tarot card. And I appreciate the artist. She makes beautiful Celtic art on tarot cards. Her name is Alexandria Ridlich or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But she's a wonderful, wonderful artist. My boy with autism, what's up? My friend the jackass, how you doing? You still being an asshole to everyone? Good to see you again. Am I from elsewhere? Yeah, I go there to breed with the tiger people, whatever what are they called again? Those tiger people in Skyrim. Just slipped my mind. Yeah, just slipped my mind. Yeah, let's see here. Whiterun, where have you been? I hang out over, in Riften usually. That's where I hang out. The Khajiit, yes, they are the best skooma salesmen. The other people who sell skooma, they don't know how to do it right. You need to get the red skooma from your Khajiit, the good moon sugar. That's what you need, right? Predict my future wizard. One day you're not going to be an asshole. I believe it. I foresee it. One day you're going to be a kind and generous human being. It's going to happen. Watch out, right? I'll see you in Riften, my friend. All right. We can hang out at Mara. Maybe we can do a wedding together in the temple there. What the hell is going on here? Spiritual entertainment. 7 days a week. It is here, my friends. Spirituality and entertainment. Comedy. All together. Spiritual entertainment. Comedy and spirituality together for you, my friends. Sometimes more one than the other. Tell a Khajiit how to be a Khajiit. Oh, you don't want to do that. They don't like it. They don't like that. You are the thief of Dani? I don't even know who that is. What the hell is that? Oh, that's bigotry. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad when, it's terrible how you people act, right? It's terrible. Now, this is a true and funny story at the same time. Black people play Dungeons and Dragons, okay? This is like a stereotype, like it's only for white people. I remember being at a table, and I had a friend there that was black. In the dungeon, this is like one of those open tables, you don't know the people, you just show up to it or something. He asked the black person at the table, "Do you want to be a drow thief?" Jeez, isn't that terrible? I mean, that's a terrible and funny story at the same time. He laughed. I mean, he had a sense of humor. But it's such a stereotype that black people don't play Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, it's really ridiculous. Oh, my goodness. Not going to lie, a beard would complement the outfit. Well, probably that would be nice, right? Yeah, a beard and a non-limp penis from having erectile dysfunction. Those are all magic I wish I possessed, right? I'm still waiting to go through puberty to grow any hair on my body. Yeah. Oh, Jesus is your prophet. Don't care. I would be an amazing D&D dear. You can watch I am. You can watch me here. Here's my D&D channel. I'll put it in the link here. We play every week together. We have a great time. I dress up as a wizard. We have a great time. But let me give you the link to my D&D channel. If you're interested, you can go give it a subscription, and you can watch us play. We usually play every Friday. We are doing our D&D game. Let me put it in here. There it is. All right. There's my D&D channel, my friends. Where is it? Go in there. Go on. There it is. You see it? There's my D&D channel. If you want to go there, give it. I'll pin it in the comments there. Go check it out. We play every week on there. We're going to miss a few times in May. There's 2 Fridays I have to go to 2 graduations, 2 of my sons. I got one graduating from college and the other from high school. So I'm going to miss a few of these Sundays there. All right. A God that is there all the time is only reachable, really, if we can turn off the beautiful brain machine that we have. The power, now I remember correctly, is really inside. But why do you have to turn off and tune out, right? To tune in? Why is it necessary? Nothing is separated. Now, I think you're talking about having more of an intimacy. You have to turn things off to go have an intimacy, right? You got to turn the lights down, right? But nothing you do is separated from God. There's never a time when you're separated from the divine. We need to stop thinking this way. The great evil, Christianity, has taught people you are separated and you continue to be more separated. This is a lie. This is a great and evil lie. You've been never separated from God, no matter what you have done, right? If you're going through doing something terrible in your life, you're dragging your God through the mud with you. There's never a time when you are abandoned and not loved. Your God doesn't approve, certainly, of all what you're doing, but there's never a time you are separate. And this is a terrible lie of Christianity. Oh, yeah, put them in the corner. Is this satanic? I was just talking about God's love, right? Is this satanic? Yeah, this is such a shame, right? So ignorant. It's because of the pentangle. Christians have been brainwashed to think that my cultural heritage is Satan. Yeah, stupid. Stupid. It's a rabbit cult. That's right. We love rabbits here. Where are you at, rabbits? Running around here somewhere. They confuse not even the pentagram is satanic. You have like dark entities, evil cults and things of Satanism it's more of a mockery when they have it upside down, like the upside down cross. That's all it is. The pentagram is just for darker energy. It's not evil. Yeah, let's see here. To bring them into the fold of the Trinity. Oh my, that would be fun. I wanted to mess with them. You did, right? Yeah, we love turtles here too. Yeah, we need to convert some folks back to sanity, right? To help people to see that they have value, that they're loved, that life is worth living, right? It's just terrible how people are told about themselves and religion in this world. Take care, Rick. Nice to have you here, our good friend. Oh, you love the Oblivion soundtrack. See, it's good to have people here of culture. Good to have you here, Darth Riley. From henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Riley. Look, I even look like Palpatine with my cloak. Yeah. The Star of Saturn, yeah. When it's upside down. I am a heathen. Yes, I am. Heathen, here I am. I am the heathen of you too. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Gary. I am a heathen. Yeah, that's such a wonderful word that church people love using. Let's make up some cool words that we can call other people. Oh my, we're going to have a good time doing that, bringing such sadness into the world and fear, right? As you're coming in, my friends, go up to the top of the screen there. There is a like button right there. Touch. touch me. Right there, you see it? Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Druids rule. You love druids? What is my religion? Spiritual entertainment. Nothing more, nothing less. That is my religion, my friend. That is what I do. Passed the vibe check this morning, oh wise one. Oh, well, I'm vibing. Pokemon in motion. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. You are a proud heathen? Yeah, we are all proud heathens here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm learning the ways of heathens. We got together this weekend for Beltane, someone said, bring a hammer. And I didn't know what, I thought it was for ritualistic purposes. So I'm like, what am I supposed to run around naked with my hammer? I'm new to being a heathen. Give me their education. Someone needed a hammer to build something. I'm learning all of these heathen ways, right? I was ready to run around naked like I'm Thor. Here's my hammer, I'm Thor. Running around naked in the wilderness. Yeah. Your mom's pagan. Ah, yeah. See, I'm not even a pagan, but I was willing to run around naked with a hammer. I mean, that should tell you what kind of person I am, right? Yeah, that sounded like a good time. They're like, yeah, someone bring the hammer. All right. I'm ready to run around naked in the woods with the hammer. That would be fun. Let's Skyland with your hammer out. Oh, man. Good to see you. Trampus, Bowmaster, our good friend. Glad that you are here for your spiritual entertainment. Is this satanic crap? Yes. What a dumb question to ask, right? If we were a group of Satanists, we would try to deceive you. We wouldn't be so, hey, everyone, welcome to the Satanic Channel. Beelzebub is in the house. Come on, give us a shout out. Straight from the pit of hell, my friends. Yeah, you don't know the nature of evil, do you? You're quite ignorant. Evil, and whatever it comes to you as your best friend, right? That's what happens. You see, in all of these mythologies, that evil is concealed in the beautiful. And all of these ancient mythologies, it is something you desire. It is something that appeals to you. You think it is good. And then you realize what you have done. You find the negative of karma of your events, right? This is an ancient tale. And to say that people, if I was doing diabolical deeds, I would be sure that you wouldn't know about it, right? You're quite foolish, right? It's the best kind of demons or devils. They run your religious institutions, right? They have an important place in society. You think they are wonderful, right? There's a reason for the saying, you shall know a tree by its fruit. Just because the tree looks good doesn't mean the fruit is good, right? Desmond Jones, let's summon the devil. Oh my. Questions are born from ignorance, is it not? There's no real questioning when you're just being a dick. I mean, there's nothing good that comes out of being a dick, right? Let's see. Oh, snap, the bar's really cooking. I'm here in Florida, loud smoke. Central Florida is my place. Questions asked in good faith shouldn't be shut. That's right. That's important that you have a conversation with people. A lot of times, most of these scams, as I shared in the beginning of the program, when you're talking to a religious person, they start asking you questions. They're not really interested in your responses. They're there to give you their control mechanism, the thing that enslaved them. They're trying to tell me about your belief. What are you really about, right? I mean, we smell those people a mile away when they come on here. It's always the same repetitive behaviors, right? Same introductions, right? We don't fall for your bullshit here. I mean, I used to be a Christian apologist, so I know all of your scams. Yeah. Sending prayers to you, thank you. I can always use a good prayer. That's nice of you. You must be a good person. I am a trader from Riften. That's all I am. Just trying to make my way across the kingdoms, here in Cyrodiil. doing my part for the empire, trying to warn people about the Thalmor and their threat to the people of Skyrim. They're trying to take Talos away. Talos is the only true one of the divines. And these pointy-eared freaks think they can come to Skyrim to remove our beloved patron and deity, Talos. Friends, countrymen, don't give in to the lies of the pointy-ear freaks that impose their will upon the good people of Skyrim. There you are. I love that preacher in there. Well, every time I go to Whiterun, I just sit there and laugh my ass off because they're making fun of Christians. That's what they are doing, right? It's funny. If you sit there and listen to, if you're familiar with the Christian tradition, I was a minister, just to sit in there and watch it, it's all right, the way he's acting, right? Let's see. You pray to the Lord. See, you pray to the Lord that your soul be saved. How do you know it's not saved already? Right? You're being a dick with your religion. I'm trying to be humorous and have a good time with people. And for that, I am condemned. Right? How many times do I need to be saved? I thought you're saved by grace through faith, not by works that one would boast. Why do I have to keep getting saved again? Right? What do I need to do to be saved? Doing it your way. Salvation for you is a way to control people. That's what you're trying to do. If I told you I had a devotion to Jesus Christ, it would never be good enough unless I'm doing it your way. And that is the truth, my friends, right? Let's see. Where is Whiterun? Can I see that? Whiterun is in Skyrim. You have to go play Skyrim. That's where you'll find it. I mean, you can watch videos of it. Look up Talos Preacher Skyrim, and there's all you could hear him preaching on there. Yeah, a lot of fun in Fallout too. Fallout, the video game series. You have like Fallout Las Vegas. You have the Mormon Church going around converting people. I mean, it's hilarious. Some of the conversations you have with the Christian fundamentalists in the Fallout games, right? There's hilarious parody there, right? Your name is Faringa. Well, welcome. Skyrim belongs to the Nords, damn it. Yeah. The hypocrisy come here, judgment, condemnation, fear, and damnation. Sign me up for the Borg religion. Yeah, Trappist is all ready to go. He's got his implant. He's got his all kinds of connections coming out of his body, ready to be absorbed into the hive mind. Laughing Discos, thank you. You ever eat corn the long way? Oh, all the time. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. You are a Dragonborn, says, here is your box of Cracker Jacks. Oh, shit. Yeah, they need Cracker Jacks in the game, right? Preacher's name is Heimskar, and you can't miss him. Yeah, he's wonderful, right? Yeah, I love, being familiar with religion when you see how the parodies of religion are hilarious. Another good one is in, what is it called? Pillars of Eternity. The humor in there is amazing. By one of the clerics that joins your party, he is NPC. Oh my, he is quite hilarious. He is quite hilarious, and I think the greatest moment in like religious video game history is when he meets his goddess at some point in the game. He goes, "How are you, whore?" He calls her a whore. It was hilarious. I'm like, think about that. This, in this parody, to be that close to your God, where you can insult her in a satirical way, to be that close to your God. How many of you are close to your God, where you can tell your God, screw you, and it'll still love you, right? How many of you are in a relationship with God? Probably very few, because you're all afraid of the divine. The divine is always trying to embrace you, knows that you are filled with probably bad choices, but is still there. You don't have to be afraid of it. You don't have to be afraid at all. He confused with the Jarl's mage. Oh shit. Oh shit. Love can make people like Tesla. Oh, perhaps. Dildo is here. All right. Now, he is always here to offer us sage advice. When you have someone by the name of Dildo in your chat, that is who you get your religion from. Is they know all the deep talking points, the ins and the outs of being a plastic private part. Yeah, these are the people of wisdom, right? These are the right down under Debbie, right? It's like they're doing their own didgeridoo down there in Australia. Yeah, love is all you need, right, Fiona? Yeah. Let's see here. Hi, everyone. Good to see our druidic friend, the Immortal Observer. Good to have you here, good friend, for your spiritual entertainment. And how long? I'm going to be here another hour, my friends. Another hour. I will be. You need to put a bag of mushrooms in the communion wine. Oh, man. That will expand their minds, right? That will certainly expand their minds. Yeah, welcome back. Oh, Dildo was hidden? Yeah. When you have a name like Dildo, YouTube will usually probably is not all in fans of that, right? There's like secret ways in which they try to portray their names with symbols and stuff. You know what they are talking about. The devil is lived backwards. What do you mean by that? Live back. Oh, he started talking about PDF. Yeah, what a jackass. Sorry, asshole. Oh, he's always coming here with his terrible Christianity. And then he starts talking about child molesters. And, yeah, I mean, why do you have to do that? If you bring a message of peace, Christians are supposed to be, remember the song, you shall know they are Christians by their love, right? Well, what are we knowing you by? There's no love here when you're being an asshole, right? That's how most people know Christians on YouTube, that you people are assholes. Because look how you're acting on here all the time. Because people are supposed to know you by your love, not by being a dick. What a shame for your religion. Good as Xanax, Lyrica. What is that, Lyrica? I'm unfamiliar with it. If you spell devil backwards, it is lived. Oh, look at that. Look at you. You've got all this wonderful, the etymology here this morning, right? Jay Jenkin, good to see you, our good friend. Good to have you here. You got a new tattoo today? Oh, my good friend from Wales here. Blake, good to have you here. You have got a new tattoo. What did you get? What did you get, my friend? Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends, the ugly truth. Talos, the mighty Talos, the unwavering. Talos, the unassailable. To you we give praise. We are but maggots, wreathing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality, and now walk among the stars. But you were once a man, and I, yes. Let me show you the power of Talos' Storm Crown. Yeah, there you go. The wonderful Talos preaching there. He had shared it with us. Thank you, my friend. Good stuff, right? You put the new tattoo on your Discord? Yeah, join our Discord. We have wonderful... Is this a gay cult? Yes, it is. We are gay. So I told you in the beginning of the show, 3 things will happen today. Someone is going to ask me if I'm Jewish. Someone is going to ask me if I'm gay. And someone will do an exorcism on me, right? This happens. Every show, these 3 things we can count on happening every day, right? Yes, I am a gay cultist. Yeah, we are a group of gay pirates that travel the 7 seas, promoting peace by butt piratism. Yes, that is us. This is a good watch when you're on the toilet. See, Vernon is here always taking a shit. Thank you for our daily shit update from Vernon. Great to have you here. I'm a gay Jewish cultist that's a pirate, yes. You've caught me here. Thank you. Oh, yeah. The power of Christ compels you. Yeah. That's that. You just had to do that. Yeah, we've already got the exorcism earlier today. If you missed it, I will put it up. I have a whole list of exorcisms called daily exorcisms, where our wonderful Christian fundamentalist friends cast devils out of me every day. So if you missed it, it was like at the beginning of the show, right? And it was the spirit of sloth from Goonies. Yeah, talk about pirate. Yeah. Oh, you've missed the episode. I'm sorry. Yeah, but you can always catch up now, dear. Yeah. All religions are the same, no matter. They're always nasty stuff. Most institutional religion does that, right? If you notice the pattern, it always gravitates to control. When religion comes out of someone's experience, right? And the further you get outside of that experience, right, it becomes a system of control. That's just an unfortunate reality that we have in the world. But the gods always bring his people to reform, right? Good to see you, Energy Blade. Good to see you. Good to have you. The power of Kedadwin wakes you up from the ball cave. When I was a Christian, the great goddess Kedadwin came down. She took my hands, your friends have come out of the darkness into the cauldron of the hour, and you must come. And I took the lady's great hand, and she showed me the great evils of religion in the world, of their power to control this poor human mind, which cannot think for itself because it has been enslaved. This is the good word of Kedadwin, the goddess. For Kedadwin so loved the world that she gave her one and only cauldron, that whoever receives of it shall be inspired. Come to the cauldron of the goddess, my friends. Accept her as your maiden, mother and crone. Kedadwin is the way, the truth, and the cauldron, and no one comes to the hour but by her. There's your preaching, my friends, of the goddess. Yes, we love Kedadwin here. She is wonderful. She laughs her asses off every time I do that. She's like laughing, right? Kedadwin knows how to have a good time. Praise Kedadwin, right? The mind is the problem. The Buddhists call it the monkey mind. Interesting. Where's our servant of Anubis? She on here? She is our Buddhist expert. Kedadwin is watching us. Yes, she is watching. Kedadwin is watching you. Be careful how you are inspiring people today, because the goddess is watching. She is watching you. Praise all gay pirates everywhere. You got a new achievement unlocked. Gay butt pirate cultist YouTube live. Talking about cooties and sloth. What is going on here? I don't know. I just come on here. You people bring these conversations. I just assimilate them into my own little world, right? That's what happens on here every day. Miss Tessa Marie, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you again. Yeah, if you want to join Discord, I tried, for people that hang out a lot, my people will sponsor you. But the quickest way to do that is to go to the join button. You see it. Buy me a cup of coffee, small, medium, or large. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can support the bard, and you can access to our Discord server and those cool emojis next to your name, and all kinds of owl symbols, and lots of fun. Your chicken nuggets are ready. Oh shit, I thought they were going to burn. What am I going to? You rebuke all the evil spirits in Jesus' name. Let's give a quick moment of silence to all the demons that were just exorcised, my friends. All right. You are such a powerful Christian. They all came out silently. Silently, the demons came forth under your great powers, right? You're a terrible person. You're trying to make me look bad, saying I have a devil. You are really an evil person, right? If you had any real power, and if I were a devil, my devil would be doing this to you, because you're foolish, right? You have no real power in your life. Thank you, Tatavam Asi, my good friend. I appreciate you very much, right? Yeah, brainwashed they are, right? The doctor is king, king of the cauldron of the plenty. Come to the doctor. Come to the feast of Bruna Bani. Come to the feast of the doctor. Here, he will take care of all of your needs. Here at the cauldron of the doctor. I need mental health, and you need not be a dick. Right? Oh, let's see. But what? Wouldn't the devil deny being the devil? I am the devil. Would the devil admit he is the devil? I mean, do you want to go both ways with it? Yeah. You're weak as incantations attract demons. Yeah, fuck off. You need mental health, says the dude screaming about Jesus on YouTube. Yeah, you see how nice they are? They'll once you're not accepting to their religion, they start calling you names. That's what Jesus would do, right? Oh, you don't want to accept me? Fuck off, right? That's what he would do, right? How am I? Roku, my good friend. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful life here. As you're coming in, friends, go up and touch the like button at the top of your screen. Yep. Thank you, sir. Keep on with the incantation. Ye demons, where you at? Where you at? We're waiting for the power from the abyss. Oh, demons, demons, everywhere we see you. We are the Christian fundamentalist team. There you go. There's your improv for the day. Let's see. You praise only the emperor of mankind. Yes, I did my time in the legions. Yeah. Bro so high, he's talking out of his head. Yeah, why not? Why not? What's wrong with being high? Right? It's better than being an asshole. Yeah. Oh, the devil is a human projection. The devil is a shadow of the psyche. The ego that emerge. Yeah. Yep. The devil is, to me, is just some bullshit that people make up, like people in the Bible, to do all the dirty work of the God. That's what the devil is. There's no such thing. There's certainly dark powers in the world, but there's no one doing the dirty work of the God. God doesn't need anyone doing the dirty work for it, because it's wonderful. It doesn't need to do anything to you. Doesn't need to test you. Doesn't need to put. I'm going to put down there to test to see if you're worthy. Yeah, a person who is testing you doesn't love you. It's seeing your value by what you accomplish. God doesn't do that shit. Don't take their bullshit. Don't believe in their lies. That this life is a test. This life is all there is. And in this wonder of all there is, there's everything. There is the divine. You really need to see it. You see it in yourself, in the world around you, to see how wonderful you are. Talos guide you, my friends. Yes. It's a Christian projection, as per usual. Yep. Army and Warhammer, only the emperors. The emperor's armies are the only one who are bringing security from the agents of chaos. We must put a stop to it. You still get to choose your actions. Tell them, Deb Richardson. It's real easy to choose to be nice if you want to, right? Think of, if you're nice on here, will I keep talking to you and being nice to you too? Yeah. But if you want to come be a dick with your religion, I'm not going to be nice to you. I will tell you to fuck off. I have no problem doing that. Let's see. We are the universe. Maybe you are. I don't know it. I haven't figured it out yet. Right? Space wolves. Oh my. You're getting deep into the lore here. You're going to heaven, Lieutenant Dan. Oh man. Oh man. That was something, right? You're a salamanders kind of guy. Oh shit. Do you have pet salamanders is what you're saying? Yeah. Oh man. What are you doing on Christian pillows? You're flagellating to give them pink eye. What kind of demon are you? The demon of pink eye? Yeah. Respectful respect. Yeah. I'm not a Christian. You people are supposed to be loving your enemies. I don't do that. I'm not a Christian. If you want to be a dick, I'll make sure that I respond in kind, right? Good morning, Sheik. Good to see you. No salamanders in Warhammer? I don't know. Salamanders they're like elemental beings in Dungeons and Dragons, right? You have a question? All right. Well, we have the answers here. I don't play Warhammer, so I don't know if there's salamanders in it. Forgotten Realms is my place, playing Dungeons and Dragons, so I wouldn't be able to know any lore from that. But please hug a tree and rejuvenate your energy. Yeah. What Deb is saying to you is a scientific fact that the art of tree hugging does release chemicals in your body that relax you, that nourish you. This is something that is called tree bathing, tree hugging. Connecting to the natural releases all kinds of wonderful chemicals in your body that make you feel wonderful. What do we call that in druidry? The nufre, the energy that is in you, that is in the natural. Learning to connect to the flow of the nufre. Is this role play? What kind of role play do you want to do? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Maybe we can, and maybe we can't. Right? Let's see here. Find Jesus, please. Is he lost? You want me to find Jesus? Tell me where he's at. I thought I saw him at Burger King with Elvis in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Wasn't he over there? Yeah, he's just getting a burger. And he's going to get back on the Rapture spaceship and travel around, pick you all up as he's promised. Good to see our good Italian friend Marco. How have you been, my friend? Warhammer 40k setting is huge. Certainly a world worthy. Yeah, there's all kinds of lore for it. I mean, I got a little bit into it when I played some of the video games to get like more in the background of the world. But I stay in the Forgotten Realms. Love your stand-up style. You deal with all the hate. Thank you, my friends. Yeah, I know how to talk to these assholes, right? Find the goddess. Yes, come to the goddess, my friends. Yeah, there's so much. Look, let's get down with the get down. The butt pirates are always ready. We have banded together here. I'm going to promote you, Biggie's life. You are head butt pirate now. You lead the charge from the behind. Yes. Jeez. Yeah, the official Warhammer magazine is called White Dwarf. Yeah, it's the lore in there is amazing. Especially if I looked into the Emperor's life. He's like this immortal being. He's lived on Earth. I think he was Jesus Christ and all of this other stuff. If you looked in the Emperor's life. Now he's just like this dead god who is a machine, right? That needs your soul to survive. Yeah, it's powerful, the lore in there. It's amazing our creativity, right? It's amazing human creativity that we can create worlds, right? But the gameplay sucks. You don't like Warhammer? Well, I mean that's just I never saw a Warhammer table that wasn't heavy into strategy. Not too much the lore. The lore is there. I never, for instance, been a part of it. Now, I've played D&D and all kinds of stuff in my life. But the Warhammer tables that I saw, it wasn't about like what we were doing at our table, dressing up like wizards and warriors. There was no people getting into it. It was more strategy. I don't know the rule set for Warhammer, so I wouldn't be able to comment. It was Alexander the Great, yeah. There's so much detail there, right? And they sacrifice 1 million psychics a day to keep 1% alive. Yeah, it's really interesting, the detail. Yeah, there's so much good video games that they have made, right? From it. You love Warhammer 40k? You got a Space Marine tattoo on your right arm. Look at that. Yeah. It's wonderful lore. It's wonderful lore. Hello, what room is this about, may I ask? Spiritual entertainment, my friend. I mix comedy and spirituality together. You see the like button up there? Right up there. Go touch it. Go touch it. Give it a touchy. Touchy, touchy, touchy. Jesus Christ is better than brother. What does Jesus Christ have to do with Warhammer 40k? What's going on here? We can't talk about playing tabletop games without the approval of the Christians here. You got to wait. Jesus has to have his piece. Make a miniature for Jesus. So he put him at the table there as the center of the universe. The emperor is informed by him. So put him in his proper place. You got to have Jesus Christ in there. BG3 was fun, but BG1 and 2 are immortal. It was really BG2 that made the game immortal. BG1 was great. Tales of the Sword Coast. When Baldur's Gate 2 came out, that's what really changed the series because of the detail in that, right? BG3, as I tell people, it's a wonderful game. It's nice to see, people I grew up with, Minsk and Boo, right? Jahira, Vicona. Everything is opposites and negative, light and dark. It's called plurality. These opposites need each other to exist. But on the highest levels, even this is an illusion. It's all about the alchemy, right? That finding that harmony, that in the alchemical vessel. Finding that unity. There's a reason for the opposites. I don't see it as at the higher level as illusion, but as a ladder to the higher level, where you kind of leave that behind. That the idea of when alchemy, when two come together, the two die, and something new is made, right? And you find that in all around you, this harmony. People who practice Hermeticism, this, right? This harmony. Warhammer, no Warcraft. Yeah, I never got into Warcraft, but yeah, I was talking about Baldur's Gate 3. It was nice seeing all those characters, right? But the gameplay, it doesn't keep you back. It's like there's nothing really there. If you've gone through it, you don't want to go back. But if you've played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you keep going back to it, right? It keeps calling you back in, and there's always new mods being made. That's why they're so wonderful games, right? Jesus didn't approve of your Warhammer matches, yeah, because you were making the miniatures make love to each other, and they were all men, all the Space Marines. You turned it into a Space Marine orgy, and Jesus didn't like that, right? He was upset. You had to go to confession, right? But I'll forgive you. Go up and touch the like button right there. Well, the bard forgives you, right? This darkness doesn't lead light to exist. Yes, it does. The light and dark need one another. There is no light if there's no darkness. Right? You need the darkness to see the light, and you need the light to experience the darkness. They are in harmony with one another. Darkness is not nothingness. Darkness has a purpose to reveal, right? That is the beauty of the dark. It is a revealer, right? In whatever form it is. Just because it's dark doesn't make it evil. It's what you do with the darkness or the light that leads to what is evil. Too much light is a terrible thing. You get burnt, right? You look at too much light is like these religions on here, right? Imposing their will. That's terrible, right? Religion's supposed to be a good thing, but when you have too much of it, too much light, look what happens. It's about harmony between the dark and the light. When you reach the harmony, that's a person who has power, has freedom and experience. That's alchemy. It doesn't show Christian extremists. Yeah, let's see. What do you think created both? I don't. This idea of creation, I think, is quite flawed. There's no such thing as nothing. There's always been energy here. So if there was a creator, he wasn't, I'm going to make some shit now. This must be an act that is equivalent to the continual flow of energy. That is from beginning to end. There's immortality there. Energy has always been here. So if there is, the idea of a creator means that they've always been creating. That there's never been a time when there has not been somebody forming and guiding. The flow of energy it continues, right? And to me, that's the great mystery. You have the power. You are He-Man. You are He-Man. You have the power. Oh, yeah, see, I'm gay. Yeah, someone always asks me if I'm gay. Yeah, for fun. It's fun to be gay. Gay is so fun. Yeah. I don't believe the universe was created. Yeah, I don't either, because science says it's not. It's always been here. The idea of a bang means something happened within that flow that has always been there. Optimus Prime of the Jesus of the Autobots. Yeah, I think so. You have the Jesus and the devil, right? Megatron is the devil. Optimus Prime is it? There's a lot. The idea of the Autobot and the Decepticon. You find the darkness and light in that mythology, right? What happens when that evil? You have the Cybertron is a living planet that is good, right? The opposite. There's another cyber, like a robot planet, that is evil, right? Or dark or whatever. And when it is destroyed, this great giant planet, I forgot what it was called, but Megatron was a part of this darkness. A great, when they destroyed the so-called the robot that was not good. You had two giant Cybertron, and then you have the other one. And what happens? They destroyed that one. What happens in the universe? This gigantic entity appears, destroying everything. It was a big black hole. Like, why did that happen? They said because the balance was broken. When the balance is broken in your life, all of these terrible things are taking place, right? God is science for you good. Megatron is the devil. Yeah. I love you getting challenged by the uneducated are hilarious. Yes, do not challenge the bard. You will not survive in his home. Never challenge a bard in his own home. This is Kedidwin's cauldron here. Everything comes out of the cauldron of the goddess. It manifests here. And I'm going to be here for another 40 minutes, friend, as you're coming in. Go up and touch that like button at the top of the screen. Help a bard out. Help a bard out. I'm 100% clown, where you're 110% a dick. Look at that. You have outdone us all here. I'm only 100% clown, but you're 110% of a dick. Wow, what an accomplishment, Morpheus. Wow, what a good name for someone who's a penis, by the way. Morpheus. Very, very talented person right here. Oh, let's see here. Where are we going here? You can't translate noodle. Oh, man. The bard shall saith, Hail Kedidwin, the servant of Anubis is here. The vixen, good to see you, our good friend. Oh, my goodness, yeah. Morph is illiterate. He's just a big penis, that's all. It's part of the show. A penis always appears here in some manifestation, right? For your entertainment privilege every day. Watch, there's a penis coming. Watch, it will be here, right? You can't real bad squiggles? Oh, no. Oh, no. You like it in the poo stick? Well, you're a pervert. This is for walking. I'm not going to participate in your perversion, sir, with my walking stick. Why would I want a brown tint at the end? You know, that's very inappropriate. We are just chilling here. That's right. French, my good friend. Oh, let's see here. Reading is fundamental. Riff. Remember that? Riff. That was an organization that would taught people how to read. Right? Good morning, Goblin. Oh, man. Morning glory incoming. Oh, boy. Watch out. It is coming. Do I know much about hoodoo and Santa Maria? Yeah, I live in Florida. I mean, those are my neighbors down here. I know a little bit, right? There's quite a stereotype, like it's about voodoo dolls. That's only the darker elements of the tradition. And most of these is wonderful. Voodoo is a great way to connect with your ancestors, right? It's a good way to keep their memory and tradition alive. And it's a very interesting religion when they get the idea of being ridden by their ancestors. They come and get possessed, right? They like it. It's a very interesting matter, and these beings carry the ancestral memory. They share wisdom with the communities. It's a very interesting. We're in central Polk County, sir, the land of guns, yeah, and crystal meth. Yeah. What do I think of ska music? It had an interesting beginning. I got into a little bit. What are they? Not the. There was that lady. She had the group called Why Not or something. Was that what it was called? I forgot what it was. A ska group. And then you had the famous Christian ska group. What was their name? The something so whatever. There was a lot of good early ska groups back in the beginning of the 90s, right? There were the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. Yeah, remember that? Those are like, people are very familiar with that. There was a lot big Christian ska music. There was a big Christian movement in ska music in early punk, and some of these became very famous. There was this one punk group called I forgot what the names, but yeah, there was a huge like Christian punk movement, and it had a huge ska element that they went on to be famous, right? Sublime Silks, Druids, the Aquabats were a famous Christian ska group. Yeah, there was. That's where the ska music really took off. In the no doubt, that was the famous one. The one lady with Gwen Stefani, right? That was ska. Yeah, that was like really. It got really into. People really didn't even know what it was, right? Where are we at here? You love how Christians reject the teaching of Jesus. Love everyone and take care of the poor is what Jesus is all about. Yeah, it's shame what people do with their religion, right? It is a shame, right? Being dicks with your religion is not what he had in mind, I don't think, right? And that's what we always see here every day. It's an ongoing conversation. UB40 was not a ska group. They were more into the reggae. UB40 is a reggae group. They did a lot of Red Wine. That was a famous Caribbean tune that they made famous, right? Yeah, they were a reggae group. There were a few bands that mixed reggae in with a kind of punk. That would be the Police. The Police had a little bit of reggae, a little bit of punk and rock. Yeah, everybody knows the Police, right? With Sting. Yeah, very good band back then. Have I ever listened to Bad Brains? No, I have not. Gandalf the Brown himself. Yeah, I got birds shitting on my head right now. The evil parts of their religion. If my religion had evil parts, I wouldn't be a part of it at all. Well, that's the thing is, you got to be conned into it. Right? Now, as I tell people, if I had a religious book from my God that told my people to marry their rapists after being raped, you would say, no, thank you. But most people, they don't know that's their Bible. They make excuses for it instead of saying that is a terrible and evil thing. And the Bible is filled with all kinds of wicked and evil behavior of the God and his instructions. And people make excuses for it. They've been conned to believe that it is God's word, and they cannot prove this. They feel that they must affirm themselves by it because that's how they've been taught. When you don't need the Bible. You don't need the Bible to know God. That is a scam. You can know God without the Bible. Let's see. It was a punk reggae blend. Bad Brains. Yeah, I can't remember. Ceridwen is our savior here. Ceridwen has saved us from the evils of Why Not Jen. Why not stop going on people's streams here and annoying them with your Christianity? Your name is Why Not Jen. We're giving you some reasons. Why not be a prick with your religion? Why not show courtesy to people and kindness? Why not try not shoving your religion down other people's throats and talk to them like human beings? Why not, Jen? As your name addresses yourself there. Jesus Needs a Hug, I guess. Red Wine was written by Neil Diamond. Really interesting. Good. Oh, that's very interesting. Neil Diamond had originally wrote that. So it was not a reggae tune to begin with. It just turned into one eventually, right? Oh, very, very interesting. Praise Kilidwin. God is gay and happy about it. Yes. Yes, when I left the church, I came out of the closet. Like, listen, world, I am gay, but only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And today is Tuesdays. I am gay. I am gay. Gay, 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 gay. Yes, press the like button, my friend. Let's see, right up there at the top of the screen. There it is. You see it? Ah, there it is. There it is. You love the background art, Patty Cake, Rick? Yeah, it's right back there. All of this is the Knight of the Pentacle. The Knight of the Pentacle. It's a tarot card. It's a tarot card. You praise all nature. Oh, man. The Baggy Trousers song is a ska band. I don't know about that one yet. Yes, Gay Tuesdays. Yes. If you join, you get a throne next to the big man. Yes, automatic. We beam you up there, right? The like button can make you gay as well. It depends on what you're using on it, right? Yeah, that happens, right? We are gay. Today is Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. Right, Rabbit? My rabbit agrees. She's down here gnawing at my leg. It's like, get off my blanket. You're on my blanket. I have to stand on this is where they usually lay down here when I'm downstairs. Teabag Tuesdays. Oh, man. That's terrible. Teabag Tuesdays. Hey, it's Teabag Tuesdays. Or Cornhole Thursdays. Yeah. Bright blessings. Thank you for your works. You're welcome, Christopher. Yes, I am here to bring the finest in spiritual entertainment in human history. That's what I do. Show us the secret room in the basement, the one with the bones. Oh, you mean the one you like those sexual toys down there that look like bones? That was for my dog. Those were actual bones that he chews on. But you're a pervert. I don't know why you went at it. It wasn't a sexual toy. Those were now some of the dog toys out there. They look like dildos, right? If you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. This guy is a pervert. He went down in my dog's room downstairs, comes out having a good time with his little thing. Yeah, we got some really deranged people that come out here, unfortunately, right? Yep, there I am, Star of David. As predicted at the beginning of the program, 3 things will happen. Someone will ask if I'm Jewish. Because of this, someone will cast a demon out of me. And someone will ask me if I'm gay every day. These 3 things will happen, my friends. And if you miss the exorcism, I'm going to put it, I have a whole playlist where I update it every morning, my daily exorcism, as it is called, by our Christian powerful friends here. Katerina, friendship. Karatan, friendship. I am a dog. Oh, it's sad. Are you hurt? You don't have to be here if I'm hurting your feelings. I mean, there's a ambulance in your area. Do you want us to call it for you? To come pick you up because you're watching something you don't like? Oh, most adults would just leave, but not you. And here we go. After being a dick, what do they put? Jesus. Yeah. Now I'm really interested in your religion. After you come on being an asshole, calling me names, you start talking about Jesus. Do you honestly think I'm going to accept your religion after you came on here being an asshole? Oh my goodness. This is terrible. You Christians, I'm glad I don't work at a church anymore, because some of the behavior of you people it's so shameful. I mean, it's terrible, right? Back to name calling as they are. They keep it up. We're keeping you on here so people can see what Christians do. You're such a good Christian. Lewis, good to see you. Our morning astrologer Lewis is here. Good to have you here, our good friend. Where are we at? We are got 25 minutes to be with you, my friends, as you're coming in. Go like at the top button, like and subscribe. I do this every day. I am here for you. I am the coolest guy around. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, let's see. Christianity is a joke. Yeah, you could see what it does to people on here. It drives them insane, right? I mean, that's just inappropriate to do that to other people, right? Where are we at here? The goddess, you don't have to put up with that, Christian fundamentalists. Yes, come to the goddess. Thank the goddess, right? I don't have to put up with this Christian fundamentalists anymore because I left the church. I can tell you guys that you're assholes now. No, I'm not a Wiccan. Wiccan are my friends. I am not a Wiccan. Yeah. Yeah, it's always a stereotype. Just because you have a cloak and a walking stick and a pentacle doesn't make you a Wiccan. Wiccans. I'm not a Wiccan. I'm just a bard trying to make my way in the world. You've aggravated their demons? Oh my. The pentacle, yeah. It always does it right. The gay pirate ship is redundant. Well, it depends on who's driving who's running the boat, right? Let's see it. Did a bunch of echo claimers lately backing up your own personal beliefs? Yeah. It's always the same thing, right? The crystal fascist. Yeah. Who is the friend on the horse? That's my lover, Deer the Dan. Dan the Deer, as we call him. He's one of my lovers. We meet up in the woods every now and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays to conduct our homosexual rituals. Yeah. So that's who that is. Dan the Deer. Yeah. Backdoor Dan, as I like to call him. Where are we at? Yeah, Celadwin is the way, the truth, and the cauldron. You must come to her for the hour. She is the only way. There's no other way to get to the hour. It is but by her. What do I think about the monad and the diverge? People like to make up a lot of things, right? The idea of a demerge is terrible. That we are created, we are all bad. Everything's bad. A monad. We have to go back to it to be happy again. I think that is all terrible beliefs of our ancestors, right? The idea that we're in a fallen world. We're in a wonderful world. It's waiting for you to discover that. Stop believing the lies that our ancestors believed in. They didn't have a better world to look forward to. Everyone was dying disease, getting raped and murdered all the time. We don't live in a world like that, most of us, right? We live in a way that we can see the wonders of the world around us. The world is not falling. It is wonderful. It is in a state of being made more and more beautiful. And that's what we are doing. That's what we are called to do. To walk in a way to make the world a more beautiful place. I'm a broke homer. Oh, Brother Brando the Dick is here. Always a great. You want to see a good Christian person. Brother Brando is here with he's a terrible Christian. Why do you people want to represent Christianity in a way that people hate it? I just don't understand. Why is it so necessary to be assholes with your religion? Why can't you be nice? You know, the other day we had someone from the Church of Satan come on here and ask for you to be nice like Jesus would. So wasn't Jesus nice, basically, was the message of a Satanist who was on here, right? Praise the Son, oh my. I inspired you to pick up your ritual work again. I've been injured and have been practicing as much as I should. I'd love to join your Discord. What days do you stream? I stream every morning, sir. Every morning. And the quickest way to become a member of the Discord is to be lucky enough to get a free membership, which are always given out here at some point, or go to the join button and become a community member. And you get all kinds of emojis and stuff. Buy me a coffee. That is all that it takes, my friends. Backdoor Dan seems happy. He's got a strange hat. Yeah, keeps him balanced from all the damage downstairs. Yeah, so it's hard to be backdoor Dan, right? Let's see. Yeah, where are we at? Yeah, you got a nat 20 on that, right? Yeah, please hit the like button. Praise Canada. Pay homage to nature. Yes. All these wonderful people here every day. I thank you for your support. Thank you for being here, for having these wonderful conversations with people. Thank you, Christian fundamentalists, for always bringing the humor here every day. Just think if there were no Christian fundamentalists. I mean, I'd have no one to roast because we'd have like nice people here all the time, right? If we didn't have dicks with their religion coming on, where would we be, right? We'd be having nice conversations and stuff, right? So they bring all the humor and entertainment. Thank you, Christians. We appreciate you and your online buffoonery. And that brings joy to so many people every time you show up on our YouTube streams. Oh, bless and keep you all. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Christians. We actually love you. Yeah, we love our Christians. If you are a person that is not of institutional religion, we have to reach out to them. Go out into your community, spread the good word of the goddess. Help rescue a Christian today from the great evils of their institution that enslaves them. Bring the goddess to all. Help them to find freedom. There's a reason why Christians are bound up in a religion of penises, right? The goddess needs to come down and rescue them. You know, their penis religion has enslaved them. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, get a job. Yeah. Is this my job, jackass? Let's see here. Is it okay to love people who are not the same? Not if you're not Christian. I mean, these Christians here, they only love you until you don't like their message anymore. Then they start telling you you're going to roast, right? It's terrible. Of all but hate ways, yeah, that's what you say and don't do, most of you on here. I love you, bro. Thank you. I have many lovers. They've enslaved their peni? I don't know. If all YouTubers get a job, you'd have no content. Yeah, how stupid. Yeah. Tell us more about the goddess. Let me tell you, friends, in the beginning was the cauldron, and the cauldron was with Ceridwen, and Ceridwen was the cauldron, and all of the hour came from her. That is the truth, my friends. All things work together for good for those who partake of the cauldron of Ceridwen. It is all true. Yeah, you cannot partake of the hour if you do not take up your cauldron and follow the goddess. Yes, we have all these wonderful, good verses. You know, I try to go to all of my neighbors in my neighborhood and tell them the good word of the goddess. I have like miniature cauldrons that I leave at their door if they're not home. Yeah, to let them know it says Ceridwen on it. Spread the good word of the goddess to all people. Oh, let's see here. I love most people, but some people smell like old hot dogs. Oh, man. Yeah, touch the like button, my friends. Audio face. Audio face. Man, smoke in the air, not too much now. Go easy on it. Yes. You have to enjoy it. Is Lewis? You bringing the reefer smoke in here. Lewis is he's like the new version of Bob Marley. Lewis has his own religion called Born Again Christianity. He is the Pope of Dope. He's always showing off his giant reefers. Like I will be on Discord for a few moments here after the stream today, and Lewis comes on all the time, smoking these giant reefers about this size. Yeah. It's okay by the goddess to drink from the furry cup. You do whatever you want. The goddess doesn't care. She's not here to moderate your behavior. She's not like the God of the Christians. She's always caring about what you're doing. Your trousers are ready? Good. Yeah. Thank you. I don't smoke enough reefer. Bob, you never can smoke enough. Tell him, Lewis. It's supposed to be snowing in Denver the next couple of days. Damn. We thought winter was done, right? We thought winter was done. Yeah, the Pope of Dope. That's Lewis. Yeah, you should see his reefers, man. The goddess and also the mother, the wife, the he leader, the great lord of the wild and culture. Keranos. Keranos is more of a masculine deity. right? I'm talking about Kedadwin. Kedadwin is the goddess of the cauldron. That's what I'm talking about. The goddess of the owl. Oh, stoned again. Yep. You like that one? The Pope of Dope? Yeah. That's what he has been ordained. He goes around church planting. He'll go to like a city or something doing his work on the streets of giving out reefers. And then he does like church planting. He starts up like his religion in cities where they get together every Sunday and they all smoke reefers together. It's a real laid back religion. Yeah, you should think about joining, right? Going out and giving the reefer to all. Yeah. It's going to be raining in Maine. Shit. Right? Oh, backdoor Dan and the exit places. Oh man, they're never going to look at this again the same, right? He is now backdoor Dan, the deer. Oh man, it's terrible. What is the purpose of Stonehenge? Orgies with stone in the background. I mean, it's quite simple what our ancestors were doing there. Like we need some like support for our orgies. We can't just do it in the field anymore. Let's put up some big rocks, and then we'll have a better time out there. I don't know what Stonehenge is for. All I know is it's wonderful. Right? You said sacred geometry is wonderful. Hail Wotan and Sholem Shilim. Jesus loves you. Is there another deities we got in here? There's many functions. Yeah, none of that we know. Yeah, pretty much, right? Nobody knows. You like the background? Cat of cats. Feline of felines. Yes, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The majestic background of the bard. Oh, Bard, do you think the Great Pyramids were made by aliens? I think they were made by us. I don't know. I mean, I'm open to the idea, right? But I think our ancestors knew shit that we don't. They had access to some technology that was more rooted in the natural, like maybe like the knowing the vibration and sound of things and being able to manipulate it, right? There's something that we lost, I believe. That's just my opinion. Oh man, the statues of cats are there for a reason, because cats are deities. If you have a cat, you know they demand your attention, make you feed them, and clean up after their shit. Yeah, it's like, oh, we are approaching Beltane. Yes, Thursday, right? Thursday. I got to celebrate with my druid friends last weekend because it's in the middle of the week. We couldn't get together, and I got to be the Green King in the celebration. That was a big honor to play the Green King. I'm definitely gay. Yes, I am. Gay is fun. Yeah. Bob, would you trade a cauldron for a new cloak? I'm a tailor that specializes in medieval garb. Oh, yeah. My mother is my cloak maker. I wear this one. This is like my first one that I bought online. But yeah, my mother, she is my cloak maker. Yeah, I have another one. You probably see it Thursday for Beltane. I wear. This is a cheap one, I know. Do I live in the British Isles? No, I live in the Great Penis of the United States of America. Right? The long extending dome out. That would be Florida for most people that don't know. Repent and believe in the Gospels. No, I'm not going to. Sorry. Go somewhere else with your religion. I'm not interested. Not interested. You think it's aliens that did the pyramids? I don't know. That would be great. The cat deity Basset is a woman with the head of a cat. I truly think she existed, commanded these cats to obey. Yeah, think about the origin of the species of the cat and how wonderful it is, right? Think about these creatures. Where do all of these come from? The formation of these animals and beings, right? Where are their origin? What kind of creativity brought them forth, right? There's something to that, right? Yeah, animals, my ancestors always saw animals as the messengers of the gods in some way. So I think that's why the Christians were always killing the animals. Like they were crucifying owls to barns and stuff. I mean, it was because that was a symbol of, the divine coming to speak to us, right? I mean, it's terrible. Poo-poo for you and stickers. Oh man, don't give Christians emojis. Yeah, Florida's a sweat. Yeah, Florida's hot. Florida's hot. I'm old and gay. Yes, you are young and gay. How do you like it? I wish I would have got it started out younger. Now I've thrown my back out. So what? Yeah, you have to keep a back belt on. It helps. Young gay people, keep your backs straight. Yeah. Yeah. Push the like button. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him. He's being a jackass. It happens here. Anaput is a jackal-headed woman. The vixen here is a servant of Anubis. She knows all of that wonderful Egyptian law that I am quite ignorant of. As you're coming in, friends, there's a like button at the top of the screen there. You see it? Right up there. I'll be here for another 10 minutes, and then I'll be on Discord to talk to you. You want to talk to the bard? I will be on Discord. I will be on Discord for about 10 minutes or so. You want to be a part of our Discord? You see that join button. For the price of a cup of coffee, you could support what I do, small, medium, or large. Think of all that entertainment you get here, right? I'm here every morning. You get there's always content here. And you can buy me a cup of coffee to support that. Isn't that wonderful? And you get access to our Discord server. Like J. Jenkins there, our good friend. Thank you. Now, there'll be a members-only tab, J. Jenkins, and my page, my YouTube page. And there will be the Discord link. So I appreciate you, sir, very much. Yeah, you get all kinds of cool symbols next to your name, Owen symbols and emojis, and we have a good time here. We have a wonderful community on there. Yeah, if you're poor, if we see you here every day and all the time, you're a wonderful contributor to the conversation. My moderators sponsor people. They say, let's get them in. And we do. We get you in. So keep it. Let's see. Come to the Discord. We have cookies. Yeah, we have all kinds of wonderful rituals that we do. All types of sacrifices to different gods and aliens and ancient lords like Cthulhu. He's my favorite. We do all kinds of orgies, all kinds of fun we have. We have a good time. I only run the best kind of cult. Yes. You needed a good laugh. Yes, that's why I'm here for our good friend Deb Richardson every day. And hopefully we'll get Deb on there one day. We've tried to get her on there. We've tried to get you on there, Deb. We'd love to see you on our Discord, Jen. So much judgment. Yeah, so many dicks in the world, right? You can't wait for tomorrow's stream. Yeah, same time, my friends. I'll be on. So I had to take my kids to school. I'll be on at 9 a.m. Tomorrow as well. Unless I have to pick. At some point, I have to go pick up my cars in the shop. So I have to go pick it up. It might be Friday when I do it. Am I trans? Yes, I am. I am everything, and I'm not ashamed of it. I am every human, and every human is me. And whatever their journey is, I'm a part of it, and you are a part of me. So I don't use when these terms that you are using as a smear. I look at it as a badge of how I reverence humanity. Forgive me, I'm missing getting the Discord link. So on my page, if you refresh your page, if you go to my About Me, there'll be a members only tab. And under this members only tab will be the Discord link. If you scroll through there, there will be a Discord link at some point. And if you can't get that, we'll hook you up. You can send me an email and I'll get you on there. I'll send it to you after the show here. Cthulhu, yes, we love Cthulhu. Yeah, Cthulhu is now in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. He was always considered, like if you were a dungeon master, the old one, the one from the far realm. Cthulhu was the old one. But I mean, even though he wasn't technically part of the lore, but Cthulhu is now, they are making stats for him. He's going to be in future monster manuals or adventures. The Wizards of the Coast has adopted them, right? I'm only watching this because the bar stole your mail order bride. Oh, shit. She's a great lover. Thank you. We're doing really good with the mail order service. Yeah. I'm an incel. Yeah. You're an asshole. Yeah. You're still learning how to connect to Discord. So if you have Discord, Deb, if you have the Discord, if you have it as an app, you have an account there. It's all free, right? They just need your email or something. And send me an email, Deb, and I will send you a link to a Discord. And you just click on the link, and immediately you're there with everyone. You're there with everyone. Oh, you already have the link. You already have the link. Can I transform into a kraken? Oh, that would be fun to do. Blessed Beltane to you as well. D&D fan, are you? Yes, I've been a dungeon master for years. Y'all wouldn't be with those who wanted Jesus crucified. Now, what the hell does that have to do with anything we're talking about? You're talking about like this is the passion of the Christ. What's going on with that? We're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and you're talking about the passion of the Jesus Christ. What a terrible film, by the way. Let's watch someone get tortured. Yeah, that's what you're watching. What a terrible, terrible film. Oh man, I need to be in a movie. Like the funny Hobbit movie, you'll be Gandalf, but a hilarious Gandalf. Yeah, that would be fun to do. I'd certainly be open to it. You going to direct? You sign me up. I mean, I got the beard. If you saw my D&D channel, which is, you see that link there that is in the pin? That's my D&D channel if you want to subscribe to that. Every now and then I get on there and do some gaming or something. And like last week, I'll probably do it again, maybe tonight or maybe Thursday or something, is that we're playing this one game called, what is it called? Something, damn it, I forgot the name. Sometime, let me look at real quick here. My Steam account. But it's an interactive book. And the Dungeon Master on there is wonderful. Where is it at? Death Trap Dungeon. It's really a very interesting game where you make the choices and you travel through this dungeon, and there's a narrator, which is this famous English actor. I forgot what his name was, but he's really, really good. But Vixen did it with me the other day. We had a good time playing. She made the decisions what got the guy killed, which was funny. Can I tell you me a wisdom? What do I look like one of those machines you put 25 cents in? And you get a card with the wisdom on it? I am. Put the 25 cents in and I'll give you a card of wisdom. I mean, I don't work for free. You can't just say, can you give me some wisdom? Yeah, give me $20. I'll give you lots of wisdom. Yeah. What the hell did you stumble upon? Spiritual entertainment, my friend. Go touch the like button, my friend, top of your screen. That's where you'll find it. The Zoltar. Yeah, that's me. I am the Zoltar. Give me $20 and I'll give you your card. That's how this works here. It's a virtual presentation of your card. You have to pay for it. And it's simple and wisdom from Zoltar, right? 25 cents for him, but I charge $20. Yeah, there's inflation, right? You live in the United States and you're Zoltan. You have to take out a loan to get gas. I mean, it's really terrible here. So inflation. I'm giving out my cards for $20 now. Right? This isn't a cult. You're thinking of Christianity. Oh, don't piss in the wind. That came on the card, right? I mean, there's all kinds of wisdom you can have. You just have to pay for it, right? Go out and touch some spiritual peoples. Oh man. Oh my goodness, yeah. You're enjoying this cult? You like it French? Good. Yeah, we have a good time, right? Every day. There's always comedy and spirituality here for all of you. And there's always a good Christian to make fun of. Not because we want to. It's because we can't help it. The things that you put in the chat, we just can't help it. You provide the best type of material. Thank you, Christians. Thank you. God is good. That's that right there. Dear gamers. You have a backdoor Dan too? Your name is Dear Gamer. You have a backdoor Dan on the horse here? Here's my... oh, shit. That was him right now. He's like, stop pimping me out. Stop pimping me up. I'm like, all right. This is a cult of virgins. Yes, we are. So what? What's wrong with being a virgin? Nothing. There's lots of. That's not an insult, right? There's nothing wrong with people who have chosen a life of celibacy. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's their business. Well, why are you concerned with their private parts? Prostate exam. Good to see you. This guy isn't with a piss hole in the snow. Oh man. Oh man. Right. Explain what your religion is, mate, because I'm confused. Why does it we have to always talk about religion? My religion is spiritual entertainment. Why is that always an important question? What is your religion, sir? There's other things we could talk about. Like, there's all kinds of things we could talk about. That was Jesus calling. I told him about you. Oh, shit. He's going to meet us behind Wawa later. Oh, man. Yeah. We sacrifice virgins here. Yeah, in the bed chambers only, though. Nothing violent. Are you sure it wasn't a choice to be celibate? Yes, it was. My choice to be celibate was quite simple. I just chopped my wiener right off. And then I had no other option. I mean, it's quite simple. Quite simple. And I'm not ashamed to cut my wiener off. I heard that other people do it too. Right? Blessed are the eunuchs, for theirs is the kingdom of God. Right? So I'm chopping my wiener off. It's a good Christian thing to do, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a joke, but Christians were doing that shit. They had to make laws at the Council of Nicaea. If you want to be a clergyman, leave your wiener on. Leave your wiener on. Frodo, don't be an asshole and grab the ring, damn it. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Grab that damn ring. Yeah, I remember Frodo. No! Yeah, Golem's a real hero. He had to put up with all that suffering, right? To take it all upon himself, right? We are the cult of the blue tainted. Oh, no. Let's see. Robes are very comfortable. For you like a good robe? Yeah. You're not the true pastor. You're just an asshole. This isn't a church service. What made you think this was a church service? And what made you think I was a pastor? I'm an entertainer. We are. There's no church here, sir. I'm sorry that you were misled, that you thought I was leading a church service. Come on, brothers and sisters. The cauldron of the goddess is waiting, my friends. Come on down. You see, everyone's doing a virtual cartwheel down the aisle now. Yeah. So you are a spiritual person? I try. This friend is a lovely bard. I try to be nice to people. You're attending church to confess your sins, watching the bard. You must confess, right? Well, what can you do? Yes, right up there. Like and subscribe. Unfortunately, it is time for me to go. I will be back tomorrow. If you're on Discord, you want to say hello, I'll be on there for about 10 minutes. Thank you. I will see you all tomorrow, my friends. Come on, Backdoor Dan. Let's go do our thing out in the woods.